Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Flight Academy. It's time for Season 2. This series is brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming, and as always, my name is Phil. 11 players go head-to-head in a round-robin single-ship tournament to find out who is the ace pilot. The format rules are in the description below, but joining me for the final game of Round 9, we still have...
Fergus, yeah, I'm excited to see what these two Scum ships can do. We've got another Scum versus Scum battle this round, so this should be entertaining to watch.
Yeah, we had a lot of Scum in this. I think Scum have quite a few good options for single ship matchups, to be honest. So
yeah, especially in small ships.
Yeah, no Fen Rouse this season though, which is actually it's quite refreshing, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think,
compared to last season we had two. I think people were Fen round out.
Also, strangely, I think Fen Rao actually works better in a squadron.
He does, because you want other people to distract your opponent. But hey, don't look at Fen. Ignore him. Just,
But anyway, let's have a look at who we've got on the board. We have Season 1 champion Ben with Talonbane Cobra in the Kirax. Really nice paint job on that as well. Check out our Instagram if you want to see close-ups of any of the paint jobs and odd modifications. We're looking at you, mad bots. We have pictures up on there. But Talonbane Cobra has Predator, Proton Rockets, Contraband Cybernetics, False Transponder Codes, Shield Upgrade, and the Stealth Device. What is it with I5s being able to really stack themselves high? It's mental.
I mean, the Kirax is like an X-Wing, but taking an X-Wing with that many upgrades, I wish.
Yeah. And what we got on the other side anyway?
We have Andy with Dalen Oberus, with Prime Thrusters, Ion Torpedoes, Afterburners, classic, and Virago, which is a good mix for an ace like Dalen.
Do like Prime Thrusters, Afterburners, and Virago is a really good combination.
And with Dalen's ability, you can rotate and then do a boost.
I mean,
the Star Roll as well.
The Star Viper was always tricky to pin down as it was, and that just adds to having to spend the focus. Green dice once again being treacherous there, but no damage through. So fortunate for Ben. But yeah, Dalen's ability, it's super cool.
I mean, people say that Guri's the knife fighter. Dalen can be an ultimate knife fighter with his ability.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can pull it off, I think it's one of those weird ones. I think Guri does have the advantage of being able to be I5. And I think that does kind of help there a little bit. And that free focus she gets at range 1 is good.
More consistent dice, yeah.
Yeah. And
Dalen can move like a champ.
Yeah. It's tricky to pull it off. Oh, that's...
Hello.
That's not a good position to be in right now. He could possibly get himself out of it, but it's not gonna be easy. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be sticking in.
Playing it defensive.
Or you do want to stick in range 1 there. To be honest, it paid dividends. That was playing with fire there. Absolutely playing with fire. I'm quite surprised by that. I would have, although I suppose a barrel roll away would have put you in an awkward position with those obstacles. But let's see.
Dalen's gonna have to either go fast to avoid bumping. So
yeah, but again, we mentioned about what he can do. He can do this 3 sloop that he's doing, and then he can trigger afterburners. Then he can trigger prime thrusters. So, although saying that,
I'll just say just go with the prime thrusters and do a bendy boost round to try and get a rear shot of Talonbane.
Yeah, the bendy barrel roll, yeah, definite. Because I don't think he can fit the boost in anyway. But he's electing not to. Interesting. I mean, this is a perfect opportunity, I think, for a contraband cybernetics Talon roll.
What, from Talonbane?
Yeah,
Is Talonbane doing a Talon roll?
I love the fact that that just matches up. Let's see. Yeah, Contraband Cybernetics has been flipped. Here is Talon roll.
There we are.
What
action? Oh, he's just trying to get as much distance as possible to line up next turn.
And I think, you know what, that's okay. I think if it was a 3 Talon roll, it might have been a bit better for him. But
yeah,
it's going to be range 3, so it's unfortunate that Dalen doesn't have the target mark. Otherwise, I would have seen an Iron Torps coming.
Oh, an Iron Torp would hurt.
Yeah.
But that also means that Talonbane gets his ability, so he gets his extra dice. But green dice can be vicious.
Oh, but luckily...
Not in this instance.
They've come back quite well, actually. He's doing all right with those, which is impressive in itself. But a lot of clear space for both ships to manoeuvre. I think Dalen's got the better position. Going in slow, which is interesting. I don't think he's got the space there to barrel roll. He's only got one barrel roll option open to him, I think, and that's back up to ship right. I think forward to ship left doesn't quite get round that obstacle. And the Kirax's blues aren't exactly terrible either.
I mean, it's a faster X-Wing, technically. It hasn't got the one forward, but it got more 3s and 2s.
I mean, it's got all the 2s.
It's an interesting one.
I do like the Kirax. I just think it's a cool looking ship. And the fact that you can, with Talon, you can double mod, double elicit, and the Talon. It's just, that combination is just crazy.
Ooh, keep going quick.
Oh, but I think he's still caught in arc. Ben is really on the back foot here against Andy, unfortunately.
He's already spent his contraband, so he can't really get out of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
But he does those false transponder codes, so he can lock him.
And get rid of that focus. But he's doing it, but you're always begrudgingly doing that because you kind of want you'd prefer them to try and lock you, then you jam and remove their lock using that false transponders defensively. 2 hits.
It's good to use it offensively, but that's mainly in an attack when you're going for your big attack. So you jam them, get rid of their defensive, then you just go in for...
Yeah, well, that's the first damage and stealth device lost there.
Ooh, that's unlucky from Talonbane.
So that is... I mean, getting rid of stealth device is the first big battle there for Dalen. So that's a good... I class that as a win already so far. Not getting in nice and slow. You definitely got a barrel roll here.
Yeah, do the barrel roll. Otherwise, Talonbane might escape going out of arc.
Yeah. Now, would you link it to a focus?
I would, because you've sort of got... we're going for the target lock.
Just take it... Now that false transponders isn't there, he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, keeping it for future turns. Oh, Talonbane doing the Talon roll.
Nice. Now, big question. I spoke to Ben about this last time.
Yeah.
Virago. Like, the ability of Virago, I think, is great, but no one ever uses it. I mean, I've only ever used it once. But I think...
You take it... It's a cheaper shield upgrade.
Yeah. Oh, 2 hits and a crit.
It can be handy, because the Star Viper does like to boost, though. That's the only downside, because it likes to boost after knowing where everyone is. So you wouldn't really want to boost in the end phase.
Oh, that's 2 shields gone there. I'm looking at it like... I suppose, like, there have been points where I've been watching and I'm thinking, a Virago move would be quite good. And now wouldn't necessarily now
It would be
wouldn't
an
be.
interesting moment.
Yeah, now wouldn't be because it stresses you. So you'd have to do a blue. So you can't do.
You would want to do a sloop like here.
Yeah, like here. Perfect. That sloop is exactly what you want to do. I think an afterburners boost and possibly a prime thrusters to the right could have been really cool.
Yeah, I would prime thruster left back, so it's sort of.
I don't think it would have fit though. It would have been really snug fit. So
That's true.
I think potentially an afterburners then boost rounds. So you'd always be behind. So yeah, that's where afterburners would have got you.
Yeah.
And then the barrel roll. In fact, he's ended up exactly where I would have anticipated him, which would have actually given him a shot last turn, which would have been amazing. And then be in a great position to chase. So thank you very much for demonstrating exactly what I would have loved to have done.
Yeah, no, you did a good job of that. But
this is not good. It's too. I think he might have been too close to the edge to. He could have barrel rolled, but that would have been really dangerous. But what is dangerous is that's an ion torp token flipped.
Ooh, go on.
Hit crit, focus blank, full trail mix. Oh, 2 hits and a crit. We have an ion.
Oh, that's an ion going through.
Oh, 1 damage and an ion. This is not good. Because that is very close to the edge of the board there. Very close to the edge of the board.
But that makes Dalen's job much easier now.
Yeah, because he knows exactly where he's going to be. I almost would have slooped, but I think that rock would have been just in the way. So I get the straight maneuver there. But right now, target lock is back.
Just escaping range 1.
I think we're going to get another ion torp. Yes, we are.
Oh, that's just rude, but worth it.
Oh, yes, spend that target lock again.
To get another damage.
Another damage and another ion.
Oh, no.
That's so close. But just while we're waiting to find out what happens here, just to remind you guys, you can support us on Patreon with a link in the description below. That is nice.
Ooh, now a moment of truth.
Oh, it's so close.
Does it touch the fragile tape?
Ooh, they don't know. Oh,
are they going to call a judge?
Yes, they are.
Hello, Mr. Judge.
Hello.
Ooh.
Even I'm really thinking it. It's so.
Is it?
No, I listened back. I've obviously listened back to the audio of this, and I can hear what I'm saying, and it doesn't. It goes right up to the edge, but it does not go over. It doesn't. It doesn't quite. So it's literally.
They're in.
Is. I mean, it's sheet of paper sort of moment. That's how close it was.
Ooh.
But that just
Dalen still comes back fighting.
Yeah, range 1, 4 hits. Is that? In fact, I think that's 3 hits and a crit there.
Crit. What's the crit? This could be the end of the game.
Panic pilot.
Oh no! So the one hard is going to hurt him more.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much going to be lights out there for Ben. Unfortunately, I mean,
Star Vipers, man, they do. Go on, do a bendy barrel roll. Just do one cool bendy barrel roll moment once in.
He can't fit the bendy barrel roll. It's off the board or on the rock, but.
Oh, we go for the 2.
Well, he had to do something to stay on.
Well, I'm surprised you went for the 2 rather than the 1, but.
Yeah. But
can Dalen finish it off? Oh,
4 hits.
Dalen rolling attack dice like a champ.
I mean, they were some great attack dice. He absolutely
obliterated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't. I would say I don't think Ben did anything wrong there.
He
It's just those ion
He couldn't have done much more.
torpedoes.
Yeah,
Those ion torpedoes were just super effective, and we've seen ion work so hard in this. So really well done. Still not seen a single Virago charge yet, though. I will point that out.
I mean, we didn't
But-
see Dalen's ability trigger as well this round, which was a shame. Always
Yeah,
like to see
true.
Dalen's ability trigger.
we do indeed. But let's have a quick look at the table as it stands. So at the end of round 5, currently topping the table, we have Wes and Duncan. Duncan with a game in hand as well. Ben's still there in 3rd with Jamie in 4th. But a good mix of points and wins and kills there, to be honest. But Fergus, thank you so much for joining me for the entirety of round 5. I hope you enjoyed it.
It was a great round.
Excellent.
Good to
Well,
see some
guys,
entertaining shenanigans.
Yeah, some really good stuff in there. But guys, we have plenty more action to come. We still have 6 more rounds. So stick around for that. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, link for the Patreon in the description below, and we will see you next time.